Morning, and it is time to talk travel and look at women-only tours to exotic destinations like Morocco, Ethiopia, Vietnam, Mali and Tanzania. Well, to tell us more about them, we're joined by Julie Paterson of Venus Adventures. Julie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Pippa.
Why women-only?
Basically, there's a lot of women out there who don't have anyone to travel with for whatever reason. They might be single, they might be married, have been married for 30 years and their husbands don't want to travel. Just don't have anyone to go with, so this Venus Adventures women-only trips gives them a platform to travel on. It's a safe, supportive environment. We have a lot of fun. Women who are on their own maybe don't want to go on a mixed trip because they don't want to feel like the third wheel, and then they don't have to deal with any male-female dynamics.
Tell me about Tell me about how the trips work, because as I mentioned earlier, you go to some very exotic locations.
What do you mean, how they work?
You sort of minimum 5, maximum 12 people, and you share rooms and stay in normal sorts of hotels and that sort of thing. Is that how it all comes together?
Yeah, so they're small group, all-inclusive trips. They're all-inclusive, so that the women that come on my trip, they're busy wives and they're busy mothers or career women, and so on these trips they just want to relax and have a good time. You know, we drink sundowner gin and tonics every night, and we partake in fun little adventures. Like in Morocco, we ride camels into the Sahara, and being women only, we don't have any men to compete with, so it's more of a relaxing environment, and it's very liberating for the women. For me, it's just fun watching them relax and become themselves, and that's probably the biggest part of the trip, is just that feeling that they can just do what they want, be themselves. We can shop as long as we want without any men tapping on their watches. We indulge in traditional spa treatments, and yeah, we just have a lot of fun.
Sounds just divine, actually, Julie, as you're talking away there. People would build up some pretty solid friendships, I suspect, over sort of 2 or 3 week tours.
They definitely do, because we're having experiences that are quite unique. Like in Morocco, we stay with a Berber family up in the Atlas Mountains. We go hiking in Ethiopia. You know, these are experiences that they'll never forget for the rest of their lives. And so they definitely do keep in touch with each other. It's very special.
Why you choose the exotic locations? Why?
These are destinations that women might not travel to by themselves, but in a group they feel it's safe, and it's a supportive environment. So they're fascinating destinations, and as I said, in a group we can go there and have a good time, and they don't feel threatened by it.
How is a group, because in places like Morocco, I'd imagine if you have a dozen women walking down the street together, there might be a little bit of reaction from some of the locals. Do you find that?
It's always positive, yes. In Morocco, once we were stopped by a policeman who just wanted to look in the car and smiled at all of us and told our local driver what a lucky man he was. So it's a lot of fun, actually, and the girls use it to their advantage. They flirt a lot with the rug salesman to get the price of a rug down. Yeah.
You have some very good tips. And where can people find more information, Julie?
If they just go to my website, it's www.venusadventures.travel. All the itineraries are up there, the prices, pretty much everything they need to know. If there's any questions, they can just email me on info@venusadventures.travel.
Sounds great. Julie, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Julie Paterson, from Venus Adventures.
You know, you hear about things like the rugs, you know, and it just annoys me people go overseas and they shop for things they can't carry back. I hate it myself, because you see lots of things and you think, that's fantastic, I want one of those. You can't carry it back.
You must be one of those people who buys things you can't carry back.
No, I never do. Really? Sometimes I come back laden down with stuff, but I don't send things.
Things you can barely carry back.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, though, when you're away and you get caught up in all the hype, don't you? And I think probably 50% you come back and you think, I'm so thrilled that I bought that, because that's really special. It's a great reminder. And the other 50% of the time you get back and you think, what was I thinking? All right, now talking of what was I thinking,
you may remember it was my contention some weeks ago now that Jennifer Aniston is the most